Euro 2016, an enlarged, much changed edition of the European Championship this year. The breadth of competition is greater, but they still set out here in search of just one prize. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I'm going to go for the experienced Igor Akinfeev. He's always been an agile stopper, but having been on the scene from such a young age, he's a...
The ideal start!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Russia trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And back out it comes. Jagoyev. Lobs it in gently. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, it looked like there that he was asking just a little too much of himself to try and thread that ball through. He was a bit over-ambitious, but I like his thinking.
Dinks one in. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Sure. Jagoyev looking for options. England have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Looking to force his way through. What a rocket! That is special! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
Pumps it upfield. Jonjo Shelvey. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Kane on a charge down the left. Kane gets it into the middle. It's Rooney! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Looking to shoot! Aim forward. Rooney. Well read, he sorted that out. Kane. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's still going. Where to next? England get it back again. Back in once more. Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
England take the lead.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Jagoev tries a through ball. Here it comes. Kane could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
And it's Jagoev. Looks like a good ball through. He's gone for it! Decent hit and on target. England are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Akinfeev catches it safely. Milner. Hit into the middle. He's dealt with that well. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Now the pass. There's the end of the first half. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Gets things going for the second half. And it's Kane. Rooney, who does have an assist to his name. Samadov. Now it's Jagoev. Jagoev tries to head towards goal. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Kane. And it's Kane. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Kane. Kane with the delivery. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, they may have missed, but they've produced a decent supply from wide positions, and I think they can take encouragement from that.
He'll have a go. He's got away with one there. Ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed in towards the centre. Sensational from Kane! A two-goal cushion and it's looking safe. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
England take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Kane. Rooney. Kane. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Jagoev. And it's Kane. Ignashevich. Oh, that is an awful miss.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
Jagoev. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Into some space, pumps it into the area, tries the volley! Not this time.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Cahill gets it back. It's a throw. Russia have a sub ready to come on. Barkley boots it upfield. That's offside. Yes, it is. Lovely feet. Hits one! Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Barkley. Ignashevich can hoist it clear. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Been repelled. Loose ball, who's going to get that? They pick it up and they can have another go. Throw it. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Shaw. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Kane. Well down the left. Now, what are his options? Cuts it out. Zhirkov. Hoists it high. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Can he find a finish now? And there goes the final whistle. England have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the campaign ahead. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from